This is going to be a brief tutorial on how to submit written testimony for the 2021 legislative session. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to the legislature's website, which is oregonlegislature.gov. And once you get to their homepage, you're going to want to navigate down here on the right-hand side and click on this tab that says OLIS. And that will take you to the page where you can start looking up information on bills for the session. So the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure that this says you are in the 2021 regular session and that it has today's date. If it does not have that, go over here to session and then scroll down and click on today. That will make sure you have the most recent information. Okay, now once you're here, you can start to look up bills. So there's a number of ways you can do this. You can do this by the bill number. If you know the text of the bill, there's that option. And then if you know the bill sponsor, you can also look it up by that. For this, we're going to know, we already know the bill number. So for this example, we're going to look up House Bill 2205. So we will type in 2205 and click on go. And now here is all of the information on House Bill 2205. So from here, you can see all of the information, the sponsors, both the chief sponsors and the regular sponsors. You can view the text of the bill, any analysis, if there are amendments. And then here on this tab here that says testimony is where you can view all the testimony that has been submitted so far on that bill. So if we go back to overview, you're going to scroll down and you're going to look at where this bill is. So you're going to see current committee, and they're going to have, you're going to see that it's in the House Committee on Judiciary, and it's meeting in the subcommittee on civil law. So the next thing you're going to do is go down to this bottom tab here that says scheduled events. And you click on that, it's going to tell you when there is a public hearing. Now it's important to know that you're not going to be able to submit testimony unless a bill has been scheduled for a public hearing. So you can see that this bill has been scheduled. It's meeting in the House Subcommittee on Civil Law, and it is meeting on the 24th at 3:15 p.m. So to submit testimony, you're going to want to go over here to the subcommittee's link and click on that. And this has all of the information on this committee that's hearing the bill. So you're going to have the information on the chair, the vice chair, as well as the members of the committee. As you scroll down, you're going to see a list of the legislative staff that are involved. Now you're going to want to scroll down to the very bottom and look for this link that says click to submit testimony. I'm going to click on this link. And this is the testimony submission form, and this is different than how it's been done in previous years. So if you're submitting testimony, you're going to want to select this drop-down box and make sure that the correct committee is selected, so the Subcommittee on Civil Law. And then you're going to want to go down to the meeting date. So we saw that the hearing for this bill was on the 24th at 3:15, so we're going to select this drop-down and go to the 24th at 3:15. Once you're here, you'll select the bill that you're submitting testimony on. So we are submitting on House Bill 2205, so we'll select this. And then from here, you're just going to fill out your information. So you will include your first name, last name, your email address, and then if you are submitting a letter on behalf of your chamber, we would recommend that you put the name of your chamber in both the organization as well as the on behalf of sections. And then you're going to select your position on the bill. And then you'll go down to this bottom where it says submit text or upload PDF. Now we recommend uploading a PDF on your chamber's letterhead. If you select text, you'll want to make sure that this says testimony, and then you can copy and paste your text into this box. Once you've done that, you select I am not a robot and then hit submit testimony. Again, we do recommend using the PDF option. So if you select that, again, you will want to make sure that the document says testimony. And then you will select this gray button here that says select a file. And then you will select the document you are uploading. Again, you'll check the I'm not a robot box. And then you will click on submit testimony. And your testimony will be submitted into the system.